This is the one that everyone's talking about, industrial manslaughter. The substantive principles haven't changed. So if I want to prosecute a company officer in this room for industrial manslaughter, it is exactly the same provisions as our current gross negligence. So the business has got to not comply with a duty. The non-compliance with the duty has to occur because of the company officer's consent, connivance or neglect, and the company officer has to know that the contravention was likely to cause death or serious injury and acted in disregard of that likelihood. It's a pretty high test, right? It's a pretty high test. And that is exactly the same test that applies under the current legislation. All right? They are all exactly the same items I would have to prove to prosecute you under the current legislation. The only difference being, I don't have to convict the company. Now, substantively, it's the same thing. I still have to prove that the company didn't comply with a duty. I just don't have to convict the company. So if the company is in liquidation, I haven't got to jump through all those hoops to get the company reinstated to prosecute the company officer. One of the things that probably needs a bit of clarity, so this is the company officer provision. So if I'm a company, PCBU, I can be charged as a business with industrial manslaughter where I don't comply with my duty and I knew the contravention was likely to cause death or serious injury and I disregarded the likelihood, face a $10 million fine. There are also individuals who are PCBUs. So you can be an individual conducting a business or undertaking. So that, for example, would be a sole trader. So you might have like a Jim's lawn mowing franchisee, just a sole trader who's got an ABN, or just a tradie who's got an ABN and out there doing that work, right? They're individuals conducting business or undertaking, and they're basically liable to the same penalties as company officers.